Hi, I'm Joel Shinnis. Yes, that Joel Shinnis on YouTube. As you can tell by my haircut, we are still very much in quarantine. Uh, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about that. Now, I want to talk a bit about what I'm doing during the quarantine to sort of stay safe and stay sane and not lose the opportunity. Now, I have to be honest, I am coming from a very privileged place, my wife and I, we both get to work from home. We're both financially comfortable. We're both living in a house big enough that we get to have our own spaces while we work. We don't have kids who are homeschooling to take care of. Like, we are very, very lucky. I know that not everybody gets to be that lucky. But that said, I think there is some opportunity in this time. And there is a lot of heaviness in this time. It is scary. And the world's kind of... I've never experienced anything like this because I'm not over 100 years old, and I'm sure you haven't either, unless you're over 100 years old. So I want to talk about 5 things I am doing during this quarantine to kind of keep myself safe and sane, but also to be able to not squander this opportunity. So, first thing is that I am working on building habits. After all, I'm in the same house every day, right? I may as well just kind of figure out better ways to live my life, whether that's being more mindful about creating and eating better food because I can't really go out because I'm home, so I may as well be thoughtful about that, or whether it's being intentional about exercise or being intentional about other self-care habits or home care habits or finishing projects or finally organizing this or that. Yeah, I have been focusing on just taking small changes that I want to make in my life and just making them bit on bit. And just during this time, it's easy for me to be aware that they've happened or not happened or not have many distractions. There's a great book called Atomic Habits by James Clear if you're interested in this. And also I've been using a bullet journal and it's been really helpful. I will leave a link to a great tutorial on it in the comments. Thank you to Jessica McCabe for suggesting that, by the way. All right. Second thing, I'm kind of working on my career and my skill set. So there's still stuff, I keep an ignorance log of these are the things I wish I knew right now. And I've been making more of these videos, because I think that's a part of my career enhancement. So yeah, I've been trying to be more intentional about that and be more specific and kind of focused, because that's also a part of my life, is wanting to be better at the thing I do. And this is a great chance to sort of learn a new technology or build up a skill that you've already had, or think more about how you would do certain projects. Alright, the next thing is I'm engaging in my hobbies. So I'm a musician, I love playing instruments. I happen to have rented a banjo, and I've been learning how to play clawhammer banjo. It's work, but it's a lot of fun. And breaks my brain sometimes, but it's been great. And doing cross stitch, doing a lot of things that are slow and they take time, and you can get better at, and they're a lot more fun when you find yourself at the end of a project being I get that, nice. So it's a really great way of kind of lifting your spirits, making you feel good about what you've accomplished, and sort of taking your mind off what's going on. The fourth thing has been connecting intentionally with friends and family. So that's things like calling my parents every couple of days, arranging double dates with friends for a bit of a game night, even though it's over Skype, and just sort of reaching out to people who I know would probably like to be reached out to. It's actually one of the beautiful things about this time is that there's a good chance the people that you wish you could connect with probably are looking for someone to connect with. And if you are vulnerable enough to say hey, I really want to spend time with you, people will probably feel the same way and be grateful for your vulnerability. The last thing is that I have been monitoring myself. Now, I have probably made it sound like I'm just waking up at 5 and just ripping through my agenda every day, but that's not the way it is. And right now, I'm pretty buoyant, pretty sanguine, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, but that's not how it's felt. There's been a couple weeks where I was not doing kind of any of this stuff. because I just couldn't handle it and just couldn't heave it, and that's okay. A big part of this is giving myself permission to be not okay. And because of that, during those times where I just like, okay, I'm just going to take care of myself, I'm just going to do what I need to do, it's been a lot easier for me to come back and be like, okay, cool, now I have the time to accomplish things. During those times, I was still trying to be intentional, though it was work, to do things like take a walk outside and ride my bike or do something, have some exercise, do the things that I know promote well-being, even though I did not feel like doing them. But that doesn't mean that I still wasn't struggling, and that doesn't mean that I still wasn't like that I still was able to like do all of the things that I would have liked to have done. But taking care of yourself is going to be important. Listening to yourself and just acknowledging, being able to tell the people around you, hey, I'm hurting, I'm low on energy, I'm having a hard time being enthused, having a hard time focusing, having a hard time sleeping. That's okay. I know this is a crazy time. I want to give my appreciation to everybody who's self-isolating and social distancing and doing the things that we need to do. I recognize how hard it is, and it means a lot to me that to see everybody coming together and seeing everybody appreciating our frontline workers and appreciating the state that each other's in. Anyways, thank you so much for your time and attention. I really hope that helps. Best of luck out there.